code. Am I correct or wrong? So, okay, either I'm correct or wrong. What is the answer for this question? Either it is red box, black, white, or blue box. Completed? Okay. Okay, it's okay. If it is completed or not, just tell me whether, yes, white box. Very good. Next, move on to the next question. Have we completed this question? See out, end L, see out slash in, flush. If both second expression will not insert new line, first expression will not insert new line, both expressions will give same result, both expression will give different results. Look at the two options given, I mean expression 1 and expression 2, and tell me whether both the expressions are same or different, or they have some other perspective. Okay. So we have two expressions here. So this is in context of C++ programming. So in context of C++ programming, cout means it will output the data. It works just like your printf, or in your Java, it works like your println functions. So how these two expression works? Look at these expressions. Tell me whether these two expressions are same or different, or the second expression will not insert new line, or first expression will not insert new line. What is the meaning of backslash n? What is the meaning of backslash n?
Printing new line, ma'am.
Yes, it will print new line. So then what do you mean by end L? So end L in C, what does it mean? I mean in C++, what does it mean? Means end with a new line. So end with a new line, end L means, and backslash n means it will gives a new line feed. So now you know what is end L and what is backslash n. Now look at these options and tell me which option is apt. Option C. Yes. Yes, yes, Niharika. Option C. Both expressions will gives you same result. That means after executing either expression 1 or expression 2, your control will move on to the or goes to the new line. Next, simple basic question. They have given float space some star p of 5. Here p is either it is a pointer to array of float or float array of pointer. What p is? Either it is a pointer or pointer to array of float or array of pointer. What this p will be called as?
Option A, ma'am.
Option A. Okay. What about others? One answered it as option A. What about others? What others feels about? I mean, which option will be correct? Either you
Option
think
C,
it
ma'am.
option C. array of pointer. Okay. I got two different answers. Then what about others? Only two people. Any answers from civil, mechanical, triple CSC? I got answers from, okay, and option A. Okay. Okay, 2 votes for option A and 1 vote for option C. That's it. Only 3 active members in this class. What others doing? I asked you very basic question. Option A, C. Okay. Let's see here. Here star P is a pointer. For this pointer, I have an array. That means what does it mean? I have created 5 pointers. I have created 5 pointers. Then which is the exact correct option? Either it is A or C. Let's look at this. Pointer to array of float. So already I have an array and P is pointing to this array. This is the meaning of first option. What is second option? Array of pointers. For pointer, I am creating some array. That means I am creating some 10 pointers or 20 pointers, 30 pointers based on the size that I have mentioned. So which option is apt for this? Yes, option C. Array of pointers. For suppose here, if I write in this manner, that means for suppose if I wrote in this way, float of some array and float star P. For this P, if I assign this array, then this P is called as pointer to array of float. So, okay. I think you understood the concept. Shall I move on to the next question?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, one more basic question. What is the functionality of rewind? Setting file pointer at the beginning of line, setting file pointer anywhere in file, setting file pointer at the end of the file, setting file pointer at the beginning of file. So just think the general meaning of rewind. Then based on that rewind, if you look at the options, you will get the correct answer. And there is no need for knowing the subject also. If you know what is the meaning of rewind in general terminology, you can opt the correct option. For suppose if in your cassette, if you you are placing some audio, if you press rewind, what happens? So you can move back to the first song. So what does it mean? Yes, very good. Option D. That means you can move to the beginning of the file. So if you use rewind function, you can move the file pointer to the beginning of the file. Very good. Next, look at this program and tell me what will be the output for this program. Here, this is a numerical type question mark. You don't have, you are not given with any options. So look at the question here. They have given x value as 10 and they assigned x value and y, z and y as 10. Then they have performed some arithmetical operation. So what is x value, y value, z value? In what way we can get the output? So generally output will be x hyphen y hyphen z. So in place of x, what will be the output? In place of y, what will be the output? In place of z, what will be the output? So it's a numerical type question. Try it and tell me what will be the output for this question. For this program. So by this step, your z value as well as y value as well as x value becomes 10. So all the values are 10 at this step. So what happens in 7th line, 8th line and 9th line? You have to analyze it and you have to tell me what will be the values here. Are you trying or not? So first we have updated y value. What is the value of y? Tell me what is the value of y at least?
10, ma'am.
No, after this step, after 7th line execution.
9.
9. Check it once. What they are telling, y equal to y minus x minus minus. So what we have to do first we need to substitute it. So y minus x minus minus. What is the difference between here? Which type of decrement operation we are doing? We are doing post decrement. So whenever we are doing post decrement, what happens? First value will be substituted. What is the value? Value is 10. Then updation will be happened. What updation happens? 10 minus 1. 10 minus 1 becomes 9. So y value is already 10. 10 minus 10. So what is y value now? Y becomes 0. Here we have pre-decrement. What is the meaning of pre-decrement? First, we need to decrement the value. Then we have to substitute the value in the expression. X value minus 7 by 0 z2. Norma, we do get different output. So yes, y value is 0. Next, what about z? Z equal to z minus. So z equal to z minus minus x. So whenever you see decrement, pre-decrement, what you have to do? First, you need to decrement the value. After decrementing the value, then you have to substitute the value here. And what is the z value? We have z value as 10 now. So 10 minus 8. So what is the answer? In place of z, we will get 2. Then x minus equal to minus minus x minus x minus minus. So that means x equal to x minus. What is x value? X value is, at this moment, x value is 8. 8 minus. So here, what we have to do? We have to decrement the x value by 1. That is equal to 7. So 7 is substituted here. Next, minus. Again, x minus 7. Again 7 is substituted here. Then 7 will be decremented. So x becomes 6. So later 7, this operation will be performed for the first time. 7 minus 7, what is the value? 0. 8 minus 0 becomes 8. First, this set of operations will be performed. Later, this value will be subtracted with x. So, 0 will be subtracted with 8. So, 8 minus 0 becomes 8. So, the value printed is 8 hyphen 0 hyphen 2. So if you want to test, you can test this program. If you run this program, you will get the same output, ma. Any doubts here? Okay. Let clear it. Let clear the ink and sorry. Here y value becomes 0, z value is 2. So now I have to calculate x value. So at this point of time, x value is 8. So next at the 9th step, what I am doing, x minus equal to minus minus x minus x minus minus. So x equal to 8 minus, so in the place of the first one, what happens? Minus minus x means first we will decrement the value becomes 7. 7 will be substituted here, minus 7 will be substituted. Later, first this operation will be performed from right to left. So 7 minus 7 becomes 0. So the answer becomes 8 minus 0, that is 8. First, the rightmost side operation will be performed. Here, the x value will be preserved in the stack. So, this stack lone store ayi untadi. Then, the right side operation or expression evaluation complete ayin tarvata ee 8 to operation anedi perform avutadi. So, to store that x value, I have placed this x value before. అర్థమవుతుందా? ఇది మాడిఫై అయిపోయినా కూడా మళ్ళీ మనం ఎక్స్ వాల్యూని 8తో అప్డేట్ చేసుకుంటున్నాం కాబట్టి నాకు ఫైనల్గా 8 వాల్యూనే ఉంటుంది. అర్థమైందా? మళ్ళీ ఏమైనా కన్ఫ్యూజ్ చేశానా? Understood, or shall I need to re-explain it in different way? Or shall we execute the code? Okay. Next, move on to this. What will be the output of the following program? So here they have taken one array. In that array, they have initialized values 1, 2, 3. So after that, they want to print the size of the array. What will be the size of this array? Either it is 20 or 6, or it will return any error, or 40 or 80. What will be the output for this program? So first they have declared one array. At the same time, they have initialized the array. What will be the size of an array? So what size of function will do? Size of function will print the size that particular variable occupied in the memory. Whatever the size that variable occupying the memory, that size will be printed. ఎంత మెమరీ అవసరమో ఆ మెమరీ ఎంత తీసుకుంటుందో ఆ వేరియబుల్ మెమరీ అనేది ప్రింట్ అవుతుంది మనకి. సో ఇన్ what will be the possible output here? Option D. What about others? Yes. So here I am declaring fixed size array. What is the size of the array? 20. So 20 blocks. I am creating 20 blocks. Each of size, it takes a size of integer. So generally integer in some compilers, I mean in older machines, it will take a size of 2 bytes, and for newer machine it will take a size of 4 bytes. It's based on the whatever machine that you are using. So in this case the size can be either 40 or 80. So some older machines will consider int size as 2 bytes, and newer machines will consider int size as 4 bytes. So it can be either 40 or 80. So okay ma, 40 or 80. Now what will be the values in this array? Can you tell me what will be the values in this array? How many values are present in this array? What type of initialization I have made there? This type of initialization is called as partial initialization. So rest of all the values becomes zeros. Okay. A of 0 is 1, A of 1 is 2, A of 2 is 3. From A of 3 to A of 19, the values will be 0. If I perform any partial initialization, left out memories will be assigned with 0. I mean initialized with 0. Okay. Next, move on to the next question. There is a new data type which can take as values natural numbers between 0 to 25. So this natural a new data type which take values ranging from only 0 to 25. So how many minimum bits required to store this data type? How many bits required? Either it is 4 bits, 5, 1 or 3 bits. In order to store natural numbers between 0 to 25. So I want to store natural numbers from 0 to 25, which means unsigned values. So what is the minimum bit required? Either it is 4, 1, 3, 5. So let's go with 1 byte. Look at the options. Let's go one by one. Let's take 4 bits. So if I take 4 bits, how many numbers I can accompany in that 4 bits? నాకు ఎన్ని numbers అనేవి నేను దాంట్లో పెట్టగలను? I can only store values from, so here we have taken the range of unsigned integer. So generally the unsigned integer range will be 0 to 2 power n minus 1. So if I take 4 bits, what happens? I can store the values from 0 to 2 power 4 minus 1. That means 2 power 4 means 16 minus 1, that is 15. But here in the range I have 25. So I can't use 4 bits. If I can't able to use 4 bits, so I can't able to use 1 bit or 3 bits. The only left out option is 5 bits. So 5 is the correct option. If you cross verify, if I substitute here 0 to 2 power 5, what is 0 2 power 5? That is 32 minus 1. So you can able to store 0 to 31, values between 0 to 31. So what are the values I need to store here? 0 to 25. If I use 4 bits, I can't able to store values from 16 to 25. So the minimum bit required is 5 bits. How many bits required? Here it is unsigned. So you have to take the range of unsigned. What is the range formula for unsigned? The range is from 0 to 2 power n minus 1. Here n is in form of bits. Clear, ma? Any doubts?
Ma'am, we can use the formula log 2 of n, ma'am.
Yes, you can use. Log 2 n, then you will get answer in something like 4 points. Then again you have to perform seal of log 2. So it is bit complex. దానికన్నా సింపుల్ వే ఏంటంటే మన ఈ హయ్యర్ నెంబర్ ఏదైతే ఉందో అది చూసి 2 పవర్స్ లో ఏది నియరర్ గా ఉంది. సో దీనికన్నా లీస్ట్ గా ఉండకూడదు, దీని నెక్స్ట్ నెంబర్ అయితే ఉండాలి. అండ్ దట్ టు ఇన్ 2 పవర్స్. సో అలా చూసుకుంటూ వెళ్ళినా కూడా మీకు 5 వస్తుంది. సో 2 స్క్వేర్ 4, 2 క్యూబ్ 8, 2 పవర్ 4 16, 2 పవర్ 5 32 అనేది మనకి 25 కి నియరర్ గా ఉంది కాబట్టి ఆ 5 బిట్స్ అని పెట్టేసుకోవచ్చు వితౌట్ రిమెంబరింగ్ దిస్ ఫార్ములా. ఈ ఫార్ములా కూడా గుర్తుంచుకోకుండా డైరెక్ట్ గా మీరు ఆప్షన్ వైజ్ గా కూడా వెళ్ళొచ్చు. మళ్ళీ లాగర్థమ్స్ అప్లై చేసి మీకు ఇంకా కాంప్లెక్స్ అవుతుంది. అర్థమైందా? సింపుల్ గా మనం ఎప్పుడు అడ్రస్ ఎలా అలొకేట్ అవుతుంది? 2 పవర్ అడ్రస్ బిట్, ఎంత అడ్రస్ అయితే అంత అడ్రస్ బిట్. అన్ని మెమరీ లొకేషన్స్ వస్తాయి మనకి. ఆన్సర్ ఈస్ 2. ఓకే, నెక్స్ట్ similar to that type of question, a data type is stored as 6-bit signed integer. So data type is stored as 6-bit signed. So this is important. So signed is important because for unsigned we will have different range and for signed we will have different range. So a data type is storing an 6-bit signed integer. Which of the following can't be represented by this data type? Which of the following can't be represented by this data type? Anyone remembered the formula for range? Range for signed. I already told you what is the range for unsigned, 0 to 2 power n minus 1. Did anyone among you remember the range function? So this ranges will be common for any data type. Ma, you have to remember this. It's a value from minus 2 power n minus 1 to 2 power n minus 1 minus 1. This is the range. So here, this is for signed. The formula for signed. So what they are telling? They are telling that we have 6-bit signed integer. So in place of n, we have to substitute 6. So 2 power 6 minus 1 to 2 power 6 minus 1 minus 1. That is 2 power 5 to 2 power 5 minus 1. What is 2 power 5? 2 power 5 means minus 32 to 32 minus 1, that is 31. So you can include all the values from minus 32 to 31. You can't able to store values out of this range. So if you take 12 minus 12, minus 12 will be in this range or it is out of range? So it will be in the range. What about 0? 0 also within the range. What about 32?
Not in
32. Yes, it's not in the range. So this is the, we can't able to store 32 in this data type. Okay. So 18 also in the range. So this is the formula for signed integer. In previous in this slide we have I have explained you formula for unsigned. If it is unsigned, then it will ranges from 0 to 2 power n minus 1. For signed, it is ranged from minus 2 power n minus 1 to 2 power n minus 1 minus 1. Next. Move on to the next question again. The problem on data types. A 10-bit unsigned integer has the following range. I think everyone can give me the answer. Now everyone can give me the answer. Please. Option D. Okay. What about others? These are all very basic, simple questions, but generally you will ignore these questions because you feel that I know all these formulas, but at that time you can't able to give a correct answer. Yes, very good, ma. So the ranges, as I already told you, 0 to 2 power n minus 1. That means 0 to 2 power 10 minus 1. What is 2 power 10? 1024 minus 1. That is 1023. That is 0 to 1023. Next. Look at this pseudocode. Here they have given you some pseudocode and they are asking what will be the output for this expression. If I solve this B and C expression, what is the output of C? Here they are printing value, I mean C value. What will be the output? So whether it is 410 or 410.4, 411.4, 411. A value they have given A value as 456, D value as 10, and you have to remember this one. These are of type integer. So you have to perform integer divisions, I mean integer related calculations. In some program, or if I run this code in any program, then what will be the output of C? Option C, option D. Okay. Yes. So what is B? B equal to 456 by 10. Here A is an integer type and 10 is also a integer type. So what will be the type of output? The type of output will also be in an integer type. So what is the possible output? So here we will get coefficient of this division. If I perform 10 of 456, I will get coefficient value, that means 45. So 45 is the B value. Then what is C value? C equal to 456 minus 45. So what is the answer? 411. So option is D. So correct option is D. So we don't get a value in decimals because both are of integer type. So our output also in the integer format. It won't change the format. If you explicitly specify to convert the type, then only you will get output in floating values. Otherwise, you don't get output in floating values. So the answer is D. Any doubts here? Any doubts in this question? Okay, let's move on to the next question if you don't have any doubts. Look at this question. Shruti is making a questionnaire of true false questions. She wants to define a data type which stores the response of the candidate for the question. What is the most suitable data, I mean, suited data type for this purpose? Either it is integer, boolean, float, or character. Very basic and very simple question. Yes, very good. Here they are asking a questionnaire true or false. So for true or false, I can take Boolean type. No need of any other type. Very good. Without wasting our time, we will move on to the next question. What will be the output of the following code statement? Here A is 50, B equal to 25, C equal to 0. Which value will be printed? Either 1 or 0, -1 or 10. Which value will be printed in the output? 0. Okay. What about others? 0. B. Sorry, ma. But for this program, we don't get output as 0. So, yes. So here A greater than 45. What is A value? A value is 50. 50 greater than 45. 50 greater than 45. True or false? It's
True,
true.
ma'am.
True or something. So whenever you got true in our condition, you no need of checking the remaining conditions. We don't check the remaining conditions. We will blindly go and take answer as option A. అదే ఇలా కాకుండా ఫర్ సపోజ్ I have one more bracket here, then what will be the answer at that point?
0, ma'am.
In this case, here we will place true and C greater than 1. Here false, then we will get 0. So if we don't have any brackets, then the answer will be 1, because after seeing true value, your R condition does not evaluate the next upcoming operands or values. So it will blindly gives you as 1. Next, look at this code. What will be the output of the following code statement? Here they have given values for A, B and C. In whatever way you solve this problem, you will get the correct solution. మీరు ఏ విధంగా సాల్వ్ చేసినా మీకు కరెక్టే వస్తుంది. If you know precedence, you have either you will follow left associative or right associative. If you follow precedence rule, then you can get the same answer. So here in this operators, which one will have high precedence?
Both division and multiplication, ma'am.
Yes, both division and multiplication will have same precedence. Then the next comes the plus. So here, if you consider these two, either if you follow left associative or right associative, we don't, answer won't get changed. But generally, we will first perform multiplication, then we will perform division. So 50 into 25. What is 50 into 25? 50 into 25 will be performed for the first time. So what is the answer? 0, 5, 1, 20,
1250, ma'am.
1250 by C. That means 5. So this will happen next. 1250 by 5. You will get
250 times
250. Then comes the addition plus
55.
5. So the answer is 255. So option C is correct. Any doubts here? Up to now, any doubts, ma? Okay. Shall we discuss one more question, or shall I need to stop the discussion now, because most of your friends leaving the session. One more question. First question, flush means nothing but it will clear the stream, ma. So you will have input and output streams. So your data, whatever data that you are entered using devices, those will be అవన్నీ మీకు ఒక స్ట్రీమ్ లో నుంచి వెళ్తాయి. సో జనరల్ గా స్ట్రీమ్ ఇస్ నథింగ్ బట్ అ బఫర్. సో ఫ్లష్ మీనింగ్ మీన్స్ ఇట్ విల్ క్లియర్ దట్ buffer. If there is any unnecessary data, everything will be cleared. That's it. Normal flush meaning ఏమొస్తుంది? Clearing కదా, in the same way. Okay, ma, we'll stop our discussion for the day and we will continue in tomorrow's class. Okay.